Joey Sly ready to get this started. Glad to have you with us, folks. And we are underway here at Gillette Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Going to the air right away. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. The early first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to start it out when you do that.
So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw, Purdy. With the man is Jerron Jennings. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. This is Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as they get this down to the 36.
Got that there. No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Fourth-round pick from Akers draft. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know they're...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Isaac Guerrero taking it in from 40 yards out. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it results in a 40-yard touchdown run. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And able to get this out to the 25. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They will play action with May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After running 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. And here's 2nd and 5. Play action. May. That's Hooper. He's got it. Wow. And he'll be touchdown in the air. But a big play on that one. When the playbook comes to life from that
execution is there. Man coverage on the outside. If you like the matchup and you feel like your receiver can get the position he needs, you just throw it up there and let him do his thing. We've seen this a lot now with back shoulder routes and things like that. And this is a nice job to go up and get it. And they pick up the first
Touchdown, Patriots. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback. So you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had heard from him because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. They've got to elbow each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're wisely just taking knee here. This ball will come out to the 40-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to not get free.
Run play action, May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd and short, to give it a tight end. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I've seen from this defense because their coverage has been played at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half runs down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That is a gain of 16 to set up 1st and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And run with Henry. And he'll take it in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Tries to get, I think, the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the into a sea of defenders had intercepted. And these guys are going to take over at the 44-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with the pick.
And you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw. It turned into an interception.
Throwing here is May. That's complete. It's Gerald Pope. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, it's Stevenson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from second and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's May. Looking middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he can't quite get there, tying it down at the run. The Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Stevenson, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And Henry going to bull his way in for a New England touchdown. Seconds in the first half, and the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. May going to try to throw for it, and it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's going.
It's interesting when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And not willing to risk another fumble. Let's see on this one. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. He's going to go deep for Conley. That's going to be incomplete. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards to pick up, first down. They run once more with Stevenson. Use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Now they're going to speed things up here. Play action now. May. Now we're caught by Holt. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they got things running on this drive. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their home with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The ball still moving, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. yards for Antonio Gibson, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, so they scored another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, but my count, at least two guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they got the absence all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
And of course, on a 2-point try, had the option to run or pass it there, that works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And not willing to risk another fumble, they'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll begin by running the action. Trying to find a lane, but instead they'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Purdy's going to give it to Guerrero. He's up in it after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sometimes your offense get challenged, at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game in the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outside of this drive. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for the first down.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Purdy. And that ball's out, fumbled near midfield, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Slide for the PAT. He missed one earlier, but this time he gets it to go. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football. We witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble. They'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talking about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he drops it incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Purdy looking to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 30 now to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. They will double team, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he takes his one back into the end zone. Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Joey Shy for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just hang on to their big lead. Not going to play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Sit on this one. It's a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Purdy. Caught here by Conley. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Second and a couple. Purdy will set up to throw here. Pass caught by Pearson. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he'll take it across midfield at the 46-yard line. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to count things up. Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the score, they see what they can accomplish, and they want for it.
77 yards on the ground so far for Stevenson, and first down. Give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. That one looks like he'll throw here. This ball's hooked, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They're going on fourth down. May. And it is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Sly on for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a one-sided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, yes, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
First down, it's Purdy. Far right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. As this defense walks up the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too.